just want to comment on the fourth point that the gentleman at the back made, which was a new proper role for government. And it occurs to me that's something that I've long been campaigning for. We came to the stage where you couldn't use the N-word, nationalise anything. And now it seems to me everybody's using the word nationalise, as in even nationalise the banks. I mean, but it does focus that actually this whole move towards privatisation was, in my mind, an abandonment by government of its proper role. And the key to that is taxation. Privatising schools and academies so you can teach any curriculum you like was a mistake, obviously. We then privatised prisons. And I just, when I first heard that, I thought, no, it's April the 1st. You can't privatise a prison. And what have we got? In America, big scandal where the judges are bribed to put under 16s in prison, slam them in prison by the prison authorities themselves because that's money in their pockets. I mean, that's absolutely absurd. And now we're talking about, in the UK, privatising return to work programmes. So pay some to get people back in work. And scratch my head. What I point out, being parochial for a minute, we almost privatised our telecom service 2 years ago to what would have been a heavily leveraged private finance. That's where it would have gone. Can you imagine the state of Jersey Telecoms now had we done that? There would have been mass layoffs.
Rosemary would like to react as well.
Well, I think I'll actually put it very, very simply. Where the money is made, the tax should be paid, end of. We actually I earn my money in Jersey, I pay my tax in Jersey. I don't pay it in England, I don't pay it in France, I pay it in Jersey. So where a product is made, the tax should be paid. And to do that, you would have to close tax havens globally. And like I said before, they would all have to go on the same day. It's no point pointing the finger at one here, one there, and one everywhere else. It has to be globally, and then maybe it would work.
My name is Maurice Merrier from Jersey. Now, one point which hasn't been brought up, which I think is very important, is we've got a situation here, where they have it in London, they have it in various other cities, tax havens, where the more you earn, the less you pay. For instance, somebody paying £200,000 income tax might drop down to 10%. You pay £300,000 in income tax, you might be down to 5%. After that, you don't pay any extra tax. Now, that doesn't seem exactly fair. Wouldn't it be a lot better if we had the old sliding scale, whereby the more you earned, the greater percentage you paid? Yes. And that would be fair for everybody, and a lot fair for governments and tax havens and everybody else. I'd like your opinion on that. Thank you.
My name is Mavis. I'm here tonight on behalf of Oxfam International, and you may be not used to listen to Oxfam representatives speaking in French, but tonight is going to be the case. If you may help me.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So, beaucoup d'analyses ont été partagées ce soir, déjà, ainsi que des recommandations. Donc je vais être très brève, je voulais simplement expliquer les raisons qui amènent Oxfam International, qui est donc une ONG de lutte contre la pauvreté dans le monde, à être présente ce soir parce que cela nous tient à cœur.
Okay, so we have already shared lots of analyses and proposals here, so I will be very brief and I will focus my intervention on what the approach and the priorities for an organization, an anti-poverty organization such as Oxfam International as regards to tax havens.
Donc, Oxfam travaille dans le monde avec des milliers de partenaires pour que chacun puisse réaliser ses droits fondamentaux, y avoir accès. Il s'agit en particulier des 80 millions d'enfants qui ne vont pas à l'école.
Okay, so Oxfam works worldwide with its thousands of partners in order to promote and to defend human rights. So basically this means the 800,000 children per year, no, that's more than 80 million children per year not going to school, not being able to go to schools.
Il s'agit aussi des milliers de personnes qui meurent encore chaque année du sida.
All thousands of people that die every year of AIDS.
Et qu'est-ce qui est en cause dans ces deux exemples? C'est le manque d'infrastructures pour les écoles, pour les hôpitaux. C'est aussi le manque de personnel. Alors il va s'agir des fonctionnaires, des médecins, des enseignants. Et c'est aussi la question du prix à payer souvent dans les pays les plus pauvres pour avoir le droit à une consultation.
Okay, so what regards these two particular issues is the absence of infrastructures to respond to these needs. Is the absence also of civil servants, of teachers, of doctors that can assume those responsibilities and reply to those needs. And it's also the absence of means, the lack of money to pay for those services.
C'est pour ça qu'Oxfam défend l'idée que pour qu'on puisse garantir l'accès de chacun et que cet accès soit gratuit à ces services de base, il faut investir d'urgence dans des services publics et que les États soient capables de pouvoir investir dans la formation de fonctionnaires et qu'ils puissent ensuite les payer décemment.
So what we are asking for in Oxfam International is the need to ensure the free access to these basic services for everybody in the world, and the need for states to be able to assume those services and to pay for those services.
Alors pourquoi aujourd'hui beaucoup de pays, parmi les plus pauvres, ne peuvent pas offrir ce type de service à leurs citoyens? Pourquoi ils n'ont pas les moyens d'investir dans les services publics qui sont les services sur lesquels les pays les plus riches se sont développés grâce à des systèmes de distribution des richesses?
So why these poor countries cannot afford paying for these services? Why the states of these poor countries don't have the money to pay and to ensure these services that in developing countries have enabled the development of our societies in the north here?
Donc les raisons, il y a de nombreuses raisons pour ce manque de moyens, elles ont été évoquées notamment par Christian Aid. Je voulais simplement insister sur l'idée que les centaines de milliards qui s'échappent des pays du Sud chaque année pour s'abriter dans les paradis fiscaux sans être imposés sont en partie la réponse à cette question.
So I will not enter into the detail on all of the reasons that are part of the problem, because most of them have been already discussed, but I would like to raise that for Oxfam International, part of the problem, of course, is the loss of billions of dollars every year that transit through tax havens that are linked to tax evasion and tax avoidance industries.
C'est pour ça que pour Oxfam, c'est une question urgente de s'attaquer à la fraude fiscale qui transite par les paradis fiscaux. Il y a aujourd'hui urgence pour rendre à ces populations les ressources dont elles ont été dépossédées et qui sont les recettes fiscales qui pourraient permettre à ces pays d'être moins dépendants des financements extérieurs comme l'aide internationale ou la dette.
So this is why this is a key concern for Oxfam International and a key priority to allow these countries to use this money, these domestic resources, in order to to ensure the access to all these public services, and to be less dependent, because this is one of the major problems of developing countries, the extreme dependence they have on external resources, external conditional resources such as official development aid and foreign debt.
C'est pourquoi aujourd'hui Oxfam défend dans son travail au quotidien l'idée que l'on puisse connaître les flux financiers, leur origine, les flux financiers qui transitent par les paradis fiscaux, et surtout qu'on puisse savoir ce qu'une multinationale réalise comme bénéfice et ce qu'elle paye comme impôt, autant dans les pays du Sud que dans les pays du Nord que dans les paradis fiscaux, pour pouvoir enrayer cette hémorragie fiscale pour les pays du Sud, qui est dramatique dans les pays du Sud, mais qui est aussi un problème dans les pays du Nord.
Okay, so this is why for Oxfam International it's very important to be able to trace where these flows are going and from where these flows are going out, so that we can see where companies are making profits, where they are paying taxes or where they are not paying taxes, and if these profits or these flows are going through tax havens. So this is very important to identify these flows so that we can identify where this money comes from and to give this money back, or to prevent this hemorrhage of flows getting out of developing countries.
Je m'arrête ici, je voulais juste remercier chaque personne ayant permis à cet événement d'exister.
Thank you very much.